sinking of my pride will surely come a second time one day more. Until today, I'm gonna live when we are parted. One day more.
Good afternoon. I do apologize for showing the video because we have to do a promotion of the family camp. And for those who are not aware of what that video was all about, it was at family camp from last year. And right now we're doing a promotion of the family camp for this year because from now up to July 31st, it's also in your bulletins, actually on the insert, we only have 75 days before this year's family camp. And do you know that before the show Lip Sync Battle, there was ICF's family lip sync contest? We can actually sue Lip Sync LL Cool J because they only started it April 1st. We started it last year. And it's because of the ingenuity of Emily and other folks that actually came up with the idea of that contest, which we had fun. So this year is another time for family camp, and we are actually putting it up together. Next slide, Tim. Also, I have to applaud Alan and his family because they actually, before Victor Hugo's Les Miserables, it was the Marasigan families, the Miserables. And Les Miserables in French, usually it just means the wretched, the poor, and they have Broadway shows all over. But how they came up with the idea is beyond me. And this is actually PG, rated PG, which is politically generated. So they actually are the defending champions for this year. And they actually won a prize. How much? It's $350, right? So it's no joke that this contest is probably going to be ongoing again this year. And if you want to see it, if you want to laugh, then you have to join the family camp. Next slide, please. The Acevedo family, it's actually rated M for medley. They put up probably 100 songs into a span of 5 minutes, and they were the finalists. And if you can see the Malincon families beat it, it was actually rated R for rambunctious. And the title of the song is Beat It. I don't know why maybe it's because of the song Michael Jackson, but I heard that after the performance, Andrew was beaten up for choosing the song. So we had fun at family camp last year, and we hope to have fun again this year. Tim? Kuya Ray's identity theft of Pilito Corrales. For those who are not aware, Pilito Corrales is actually one of the famous balladeers in the Philippines. But I guess right now she's about 200 years old. So that's why she was being impersonated by Ray Correa. Why do we go to family camps? We've been doing family camps since 2004. Some people just ask, why do we keep doing it? Yes, we skipped some years, but we still find ourselves going back. It's because the Bible says that as Jesus was talking to his disciples, he said, come away with me and let's find some rest. A place to go away because of all the busyness of caring for the sick and helping the poor. So there will be a time in our lives when we just have to pause and rest and just recollect ourselves. And the family camp is one of the venues where we do that. And definitely it's 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we're going to be posting more details at the back. But in your bulletin, Dea is the main person who's handling the sign-up. Next, please. I can actually name maybe 20 reasons why we go to family camps. I just pulled out 3. And the second one is oneness. In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 12, just as one body, though one has many parts, but all its many parts form one body. When we go to family camps, we are in a way forming one body, and well, we're just there to enjoy, and we also study the scriptures. There are some programs that enhance our relationship with one another and also our relationship with God. And when we go to family camp, we're actually isolated from all of the cares and all the things that we think about. And we just go there and just relax and enjoy each other's company. And the third reason is being family. The definition actually explains it all. Being a family as a church, we are actually a family. Whether you like it or not, we are a family. In Revelation 21, 1-4, the church is actually the bride of Christ, and the church is prepared for her groom. So whenever we come together, whether it be family camp or ministries, or just plain every Sunday go to church, we are actually simulating, if you will, and practicing being one, and until the time comes when we'll definitely be with God for the last time. Well, for the last time, I mean from here going up to heaven. So when we go to family camp, we're actually being there as one family. The other thing that we were discussing was for our friends who don't want to drive or those who cannot drive, we are going to prepare a sign-up sheet. We're thinking of getting a bus or some form of transport so that this is to accommodate those who have a hard time driving or those who don't drive anymore. So this will help us get more people, because we know that we heard feedback that some people want to go, but they have a hard time driving. So we are going to help out in that. So the sign-up sheets may not be here today, but maybe next week. But I want you to just think about that if you're considering going to the family camp, but you have an issue with transportation, then we are working our way for that. And this is just information for family camp. Last year when we had the camp, we actually were not planning to have it this year, but we asked everybody if they want to go back, and I would say 98% of the people said, yes, we want to go back, and so that's why we're holding 2015 Family Camp. It's in the same place. It's a beautiful place, about an hour and a half, an hour 40 minutes from here, and it's actually a Christian camp. You can go boating, and there's a website you can visit to get more details. But again, the information, some of the information will be on the bulletin. And whenever we go to family camps, you ask yourself, who is my family? And Jesus said, who is my mother and who are my brothers? Pointing to his disciples, he said, here are my mother and my brothers, for whoever does the will of the Father in heaven is my brother, my sister, and my mother. So who is my family? This is my family. Thank you.
We've now come to the point in our service where